Good morning. Hello, everybody. Welcome to my channel. My name is Chrissy, and today I'm going to be giving you a prediction reading for the 26th of June. Now, first off, I just want to say thank you to all my subscribers who were sending me kind wishes about my little kitty cat, Piggy. Her actual name was originally Spider. I'll show you a little pic of her. Hopefully you can see her in that light. There we go. She's this little tabby one down here. I just grabbed this picture to quickly show you. She's so cute, isn't she? And that's my other cat, Charlie. She's actually older. She's 18, but Piggy's now was 17. Yeah, it's sad. It was actually my son's cat. He and her had this very special bond. So thank you for all your wishes, guys. Sadly, she did pass away last night. It was really strange because she lives sort of outside and she lives in the shed. And I just said to my daughter, I said, I'm going to bring her inside. It was really windy. You know when you get that wind that's like kind of that scary wind? So we brought it inside, and I actually have a cat cage, and I brought that in as well because my son and I knew we had to take her to the vets today anyway to possibly put her down because she has been suffering for probably 2 days. She was just completely listless and wouldn't do anything. And I had her out in the room. She was comfortable. We had the heat bag with her. Everything was very comfortable. And her cage was sort of near her, like towards the door. And the door was locked on the cage. You know those cat cages that have just the wiry kind of front. Because I thought, I can just slip her whole bed in the morning if we have to take her to the vets. And then I went and had a bath, and then I fluffed around a little bit, put the jug on, and I was sitting in the lounge room. I just poured a cup of tea, and then I heard this bang on the cage door, the cat cage, because I had the barn door shut, so I had her out in the back room. And it was so weird because I got up and I said to Tarada, I think she struggled because she has been using her kitty litter. She's a very tidy cat, and even struggling to walk, she would still use her kitty litter right up to the end. And I went and got my daughter. I said, let's check on Piggy because I got the feeling that she's got up and like fallen against the door of the cage, which was sort of sat behind her. And when we went out there, she was still in the bed. She wasn't even near the cage. So I don't know what made the noise. We do have to wonder, but she was definitely transitioning at that time. So it was great because I got to hold her and tell her to let go. And it was beautiful. It was a beautiful moment that my daughter and I got to share with her as she transitioned. So it was like someone was trying to get the message to me that, come on, she's leaving now. So someone banged the cage door. Don't know who it was. It wasn't Piggy because she hadn't moved. She did have a thyroid problem all her life. She was a very skinny cat, always very skinny and bony when she was young. And then she blew up like a balloon. Her original name, like I said, was Spider. And she blew up like a balloon. So my son nicknamed her Piggy because she used to eat like this. And then we got her checked, and then she ended up having this thyroid issue. So she was on tablets pretty much every day of her life. So she did pretty well, really, to get to 17. It's just always tough losing pets, isn't it? I know it was very hard on my son. He was devastated. I had to ring him last night. He did see her yesterday, though, and spent time with her, so it was good. So thank you, everybody, for your wishes. And, look, I'm relieved because I knew she was very sick at the end. So sometimes you just, you just want them to let go too, don't you? And know that it's okay. Who banged on the cage door? I don't know. But it did get me up off the lounge, and it got me to go in and just pat her and console her. And it was nice to be there when she was passing over anyway. So thank you to whoever did that. Maybe the guides, we don't know, do we, sometimes? Funny things happen. So I'm a little tired today. It's been a big night. It's been a big night. So, look, if you are new, please subscribe. Hit those like buttons, guys, and please comment down below. I'm going to close my eyes, guys. We'll see what comes up for the 26th of June. And yes, I just saw the quick news flash then, and they are really working now on, what did they say? What was it they said? They're still working on these social media platforms and fake news. So they really want to bring this in big time. They're talking about it again and again here in Australia. Any fake news, Facebook, Twitter, all the above, it really needs to be controlled and screened now. That's what they're saying. They already do that, don't they? They've been doing that for 4 years, nearly 4 years. Hello. We know they have. Gosh. But it's going to get worse, I'm afraid. Interesting. All right. Let's get started and see what comes up. Oh, I'm getting Panda, the country Panda, that it's getting richer and richer and richer. They're really growing in their strength and power now. They're really starting to get a real foothold in many, many countries. I said they were going to put the cement foundation mats down. Well, they are. They're really getting a foothold now. Panda's really getting the money coming in, the power coming in. Heaps of global takeovers for Panda. And sadly, when every country's going down the toilet, it's bound to happen, isn't it? Oh, look at Australia. Sorry, guys. They reach out to be saved. Oh, God, it drives me crazy. Who's running this country? Elbow is doing a hopeless job selling us off to China. Oh, sorry, Panda. I keep slipping up. I'm so used to calling it that. Oh, dear. Oh, hang on, guys. I've got to blow my nose. It's cool here today. Not freezing. We've actually got the sun shining. Sorry, guys. Winter makes your nose run in the mornings, doesn't it? You guys are getting a nice sunshine. It sounds like it's very hot, though, in a lot of parts where you guys are. All right, let's keep going. Getting England. Now the spotlight's on Fergie. Did you hear about her latest cancer scare, apparently? So there's more Kardashian, I guess you could say drama, but there's more going on with the Kardashians. They're staying up there, aren't they? You still consider Fergie a Kardashian, really. A royal Kardashian, rather. All right. I'm getting England, and I'm getting that Sushi has been reluctant to join and run like the rest of the world. But I feel like now, I told you the people in the UK are completely downtrodden. They're worn out from him. But I am getting that he's getting on the same page now as other countries. He was trying to run very independently, I feel, Sushi. But now he's realised he's got to kind of follow suit with other countries in order to make this work, because you can't go it alone. That's what Sushi's biggest wake-up call has been. He can't go it alone. He's got to connect with others in order to make all this happen. All this. Won't it be nice when all this is out? We know what all this is. We don't know all of it, but we know some of it. So I am getting that he's realised that he's got to work in connection with other countries. He can't be isolated and go it on his own, because it's not going to happen. It's not going to work properly, because it's all intermingled, and that's just what I'm getting for Sushi. He's had a wake-up call. I'd love to give him a wake-up call, wouldn't we, guys? And boot him out of Parliament. Like poor old Boris. All right, see what else we get. I'm getting France. I'm getting that France is having a big outpouring of emotion. It's just showing me emotions in people in France just spewing out like a giant river. Like just emotions just pouring out of the people in France. And literally they're feeling sick, they're feeling overwhelmed, they're feeling their lives are ruined, their country's falling apart. Things aren't good in France. There's nothing, of course, on mainstream media, or anyone's probably not even aware of what's going on over there, but I am getting this. There's still this emotional outpouring from the little people. the little people and peasants, the Lego people. I am getting that in France because they're tired, their energy's feeling depleted. Macron's a hard taskmaster. It's like, it's showing me him in a circus, and he's the, what do you call, the ringmaster, isn't it? And he's got the whip, and he's just whipping everything into shape. This is his big show. He sees himself on the, like, circus pedestal, the red and white circus pedestal, and he's the ringmaster, whipping his whip, rather, and getting everybody to fall into place and do as he says in his big circus show, we would call it here, but his big rollout show, according to him. He just wants everyone to just step into line as he whips his whip, I suppose, and tries to run the show. God, it just doesn't end. Doesn't end. How frustrated must the people in France be? Be so over it, wouldn't you? All right, hang on a minute. God, they're giving me the word the Kremlin. The Kremlin. That's to do with Russia, Ukraine, isn't it? Where's the Kremlin? Sorry, I'm not great on all that stuff. As soon as they say the word Russia on the news or TV or anything, I just glaze over and go. And we know there's talk of the big coup, is it, and all this rubbish. Oh, it's just more distraction method. You just go, oh, they could just feed people anything, can't they? They can feed people anything. Anything they want to master manipulate, they can just feed us anything. I'm getting the Kremlin, though. All right, let's keep going. Oh, sorry, guys. Losing a cat was very tiring. Hang on. Gosh, I'm getting that Australia and France have ties. Australians are so gutless down here. I tell you that all the time. They don't do anything. Oh, my gosh. But we do have ties to France. I don't know what they are. Hang on a minute. It could be the mining industries. We were talking about that yesterday, that sand mining and things like that. But I do feel there are ties, resource ties with France. But I feel like it's coming from us. We're selling things to France. That's the connection with France. God, they're showing me like this scene out of a movie, right? Where the world is collapsing, you know, like some Armageddon or some crazy movie like that, where everything's extreme, when the buildings are falling in on themselves, that imploding energy again. But I am getting this. But they're showing all of us, Braveheart, freedom fighter, maverick, rebel, what are we? I don't even know. We've got that many labels now, guys. We're all propping up the walls. So it's like showing all of us like hanging on. We're holding and propping up all the walls to keep everybody safe. So it's our energy that's stopping everything from complete collapse. It's our energy, because we keep moving to those higher realms, frequencies and vibration, and it brings more and more people to the light, and it highlights more things to people. A lot of you have been sharing how people are coming and talking about things, and that's a good thing. Like I said, just be a good listener and just plant your little seeds still now and again, and let them talk to you. It's brilliant. We don't want to shut them up again. We want them to keep seeing things. So the more they see things, the more they research and they search. It's like yonks ago when we used to talk about the Crime Investigation Board. Remember that, guys? And I said they have to solve their crime by putting all their pictures up like a police detective, like we used to. And this is what the people who have now stripped off their bubble denial suits are having to do. Their own private investigation. They've got to be their own PI, private investigator, to figure all this out. But we're the ones holding up the world from collapse. because we don't live on the reality. We don't live on that reality. Hello, was it you sent me another Bashar on Create Your Reality? Oh, I love Bashar. He is good, guys. He's really good. He gets you thinking about other things. So keep creating our reality. Our reality is that we're holding off all this nonsense, which can cause the world to virtually collapse on itself, meaning everything go to shit, really. But we're the ones that are keeping up that frequency and vibration by propping like the walls up. That's just the image they're giving me of what our energy does and how powerful our energy is if we can stay in that good vibration together, like as a group. And I don't mean just us Terrabellians here. I mean anyone who's awake and all the people that are waking up. Because you think about if you're propping up a wall or something from falling down, then more people come and help prop it up, and more people come and prop it up. It makes it really stabilized, and it comes straight back up again. And it stabilizes the wall. So it's by people waking up that are starting to stabilize this rollout from happening at speed, maybe. But nonetheless, that's what I'm getting. All right, we might pull some cards today. God, sorry, guys. I'm a little distracted with the whole cat event. We're going to have to bury her in the garden this afternoon, which is always tough, isn't it? I've got a few cats out there. I'm like the dewdrop in for cats. I've had so many tomcats. Felix, Oscar, Bunta, Sebastian. I've had so many cats over the years. I just look after stray cats. Any stray cat, I'll just feed them. I just feel sorry for them. It's not their fault they get dumped and neglected, is it? So I'm like known a little bit as the kind of the cat lady a little bit. Not really, but, you know, people, because I've rescued so many cats. Oh, it's nuts, isn't it? All right, here we go. What have we got? It's like that little wind chime one again. Get some rest. It's hard to be happy when you're tired. Ooh, and that certainly suits my situation today, doesn't it? And Louise, you and I were talking about that, needing some nana naps over the weekend. Sometimes your body just does tell you to stop and just have a rest. It's really important. I think that's part of the spiritual decluttering and all that we talk about here a lot as well. That's how you take care of your health, isn't it? We've got the upside down. Oh, we've got another rainbow. It's not coloured, but unplug. Take a day for yourself. Oh, okay. We'll do that. We'll take a day for ourselves. That's hard to do sometimes. Life gets very busy, but I think that's actually important that we do take a day for ourselves. We get so busy looking after others and making sure everything's on track and rushing around sometimes, but we do need to unplug and take a day to yourself, whether that's just that you do take a nap, you read a book, you might go shopping and have some retail therapy, or get out in your garden, go to the nursery and buy some more plants. A lot of us do that here. Or have a nice hot bubble bath. That's always good too. Oh, guys, I'll have to show you next time I come. When my son was really little, he loved shaving cream. A lot of kids do. I know yours probably did too. We only ever had normal shaving cream that he could draw in the bath and that. Now they got like a whole range. My daughter and I bought this one the other day because she said, let's try it. And it's like a coffee latte smell. It's incredible. I'll show it to you. And it's seriously like, it's not shaving cream. It's actually body foam. But it smells like a cappuccino. It's brilliant. I love it. Meditate. Show stress who's the boss. Yes. Cover my face up, guys. There we go. I like that. Show stress who's the boss. We don't wear it. We feel stressed sometimes, but we don't hang on to stress. That's the difference. We've learned how to let our stress go and move on from it. We let it just like pass through, and we either go and distract ourselves, we go and meditate, for example. You don't have to just sit on a rock in the corner of the yard and just hum. You can if you want to, but meditation could be just watching a movie for 2 hours. It could be going for a nice walk with some music on. Meditation can be different things to many people. So really what they're saying is just do whatever you can to let the stress go. Sorry, guys. Just dropped half the pack, you know I do. It happens a lot. Obviously, we're not meant to have those cards. So I'm going to pull some Whispering Woods, guys, today. Let's see what we get. I haven't forgotten. I'm still doing the countries too, guys. I've done a few. What have I done? I've done Netherlands, Canada, England. Yes, England. I'm getting there. I've still got a few to do. Oh, renew. Nature continuously renews itself year after year. That's very true. You think of like a bushfires, maybe you're having those overseas with the heat at the moment. Bushfires like seem so destructive at the time, but then after about 6 months or a year, after lots of rain and things, it all renews itself. That's what bushfires do. They help with regrowth and regeneration, and that's just an example of that. And that's what we've got to do. We've got to renew, refresh, keep ourselves energized, reinvent ourselves sometimes. You know, sometimes you might get bored with your clothing or your dressing style, and then you've got to oh, sorry, I got fluff on me. That'll be annoying, you guys. The other day I did a video and my hair was sticking up. I did notice, guys, but there's nothing I could do about it. The static got hold of my hair. All right. Yeah, renew. I like it. I think it's good. Let's see what else we got. Whoa, hang on, my cards are going crazy. Gosh, I've been dropping so many today. They're all jumpy. They're really jumpy today. It's like it's narrowing the card pack down. Look, I've only got a few. Oh my goodness. It's like eliminating all the cards. I'll let go. Enjoy the pulsing light of the firefly, but don't hold on too tight. So, in other words, just enjoy things, but let go. Again, sorry, guys. Get back to flowing. And that's again about that manifestation. You know, we've been manifesting a few little things on here just for a little bit of exercise and spiritual exercising. But it's that letting go. If you don't let go and you hang on to things, they're never going to come to you. You're never going to allow. The key is allowing. That's why I get you guys to practice these things. We're doing a parasol umbrella at the moment, aren't we, guys? We did a rainbow, a feather. These are just little fun things to do. So when you do have to do... I'm nearly left with no cards. When you have to do something important, you know how to allow it into your space. Strength. When your roots are deep, you need not fear the storm. Oh, felt like a storm here last night. It was so windy. We get that quite a lot, that stability of the tree roots, that if you've got that good stability within you, you can handle things. You know, things don't knock you over as well. You might get knocked over, but you get back up. You're more, what's the word, malleable, bendable, pliable. So many words that suit that. All right, I'll see if there's anything else to close with today. Oh, I'm getting that song by The Cure. I'm sure it's The Cure. Love Cat. Oh, I think that's for my little kitty cat Piggy today. Love Cat. Do, 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 do. Love Cat. So wonderfully, 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 wonderfully pretty. You know that I'd do anything for you. We can have each other for dinner. We can help each other with do. I don't know the words. But anyway, you know the song I mean. I'm sure it's by The Cure. I'm going to leave you with that today. I think that's a nice way to finish off for my little kitty cat, Love Cat. I'm sure it's by The Cure, isn't it? Oh, that's really sweet. Thank you, guys. They've left me with a little song for my little kitty cat, Piggy. Rest in peace, Piggy. Take care, everybody. I'm going to say goodbye from Australia. Have a wonderful day, and I'll talk to you soon. Bye, everyone. Bye.